Hey guys, and welcome to the Busty Boys podcast.
Intro time.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Welcome
to episode 4 of the Busty Boys podcast. What? 5?
4.
It's 4. I said 4.
I know. I was just repeating you.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Ricardo.
All right, let's
Yeah.
begin. Yeah, that's it.
All right. What do you got for us, host?
Well, I'd like to start this off by saying, so yeah, Twitter got hacked.
I like how you have them written down on a sticky note.
Yeah.
Yes, I heard about
tab
Twitter
of them too.
getting
Look
hacked.
at this.
Oh my
A big
gosh.
stack.
By episode 15, you're gonna be like, so on this episode we have my abortion.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Twitter got hacked big time. All these big
I
people.
heard about that.
All these big people like Mr. Beast and Obama.
And
got
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, yeah. All got hacked with this scam where it's like, I'll double your donations. So the basic RuneScape scam. So yeah, that was kind of cool.
Yes. As much as I browse Twitter, which I don't,
I do.
It's good on them for, I wonder how much money they made from that. Because I'm sure
100K.
100K.
Yeah.
That is
not much.
A lot of for me.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I'm sure they could have done more if they hacked like Trump or something, but Trump didn't get hit. Sad.
Oh yeah. I straight up saw like a conspiracy theory. I think this is how they're gonna rig the election this year.
How?
Exactly. Like,
with
yes,
money?
let's steal $100,000, and then we're gonna rig the election. How? I don't know. We have $100,000.
I mean, Putin's been doing it. Shouldn't be that hard.
Ooh. Well, yes. What else do you got on the list?
I mean, that was it.
Because I'm tired of this stupid Twitter shit.
Twitter too. So,
cancel Twitter.
So something happened. The internet service like Cloudflare or something like that went offline, causing all the internets to shut down and stuff.
Yes, and
people are calling it a DDoS attack, where it could very well be a DDoS attack. I don't know, like what happened at like the Cloudflare thing, but
or it could just be people are paranoid and like they just went down because
probably
I don't know. I like how I can see a picture of myself right there.
That's cool. But yeah, I mean, it's strange too because like a day ago, my internet was kind of being shoddy. So I'm like, is this a DDoS attack? What's going on?
Shoddy. Yeah, no, my internet has been pretty shit for like, well, not like consistently for like a 5-minute period, at least like twice a day. I don't know what's going on.
For me, it happens like every 10 minutes. The internet goes down, and I can tell because when I go to my Spotify, it says I'm offline. But my Discord isn't offline.
Spotify doesn't do that.
Wow. Yeah, okay, shut up. You want to break from the ends? Is it raining outside?
It was.
It's about to be.
I believe so.
Awesome. Yeah, we're cruising through these topics. I'm really tired, so I'm not really talking that much.
It's alright.
Oh, but this one's fun. This one's fun.
Oh god.
Okay, so on Twitter.
Oh god.
There are like these people who like they call it like a religion, but they're witches basically, and they said they hexed the moon, and
they hexed
and they got a lot of like shit for this, and they follow some god. His name is like Apollo or some shit.
I thought they followed Sagittarius.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Dude. Well, that is.
It's bogus. Those are the same people who fucking like the astral signs and shit. It's bogus, 100%. All garbage.
I don't know how to say that. What to say to them, other than like, yeah, I get like you're allowed to believe that, but like,
there's a point.
How do you hex the moon?
There's a point where like it just you can't do that.
It's just
hexing the moon should be like a war crime. Unhex.
Yes, you must be arrested.
Any witches watching this, please unhex the moon right now. This is serious.
Please, I will call the police.
I miss the tides, please. Yeah, they said they're gonna like hex the sun and some shit too.
What are they gaining from this? Let's hex the moon because we can.
You're right. What are they gaining from this?
You know more about this topic than I do, but like I don't know what they're gaining from hexing.
Like, people like the one voice actor for Gumball from the hit TV show Gumball, talked about it. He made a meme and he got backlash. It was kind of crazy. Weiss talked about it, but you know, Weiss is kind of Weiss, so people really hit him hard.
True. I saw that meme and I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was very funny.
Which like, even like I saw one comment say, I don't want to get too far into this, but like, you wouldn't make fun of this about any other religion. Well, technically, I've seen like worse from way other religions.
I know, right? I've never heard of this shit before. So
literally, the meme was a picture of someone who has like that stereotypical like modern witch look, and they said like Apollo said I can cheat on my boyfriend.
Yeah,
that was literally it.
That was so funny.
It was really funny.
It's sad because,
but like, Muslims get made fun of for blowing people up.
That's kind of weird. Let's start making fun of them.
Relax.
Let's start condemning them.
Relax, witches.
But it's sad because like I can pinpoint at least 2 people at our school who are witches.
We have witches at our school. Let's ask them to unhex the moon, please.
No, you know the people who are like, oh yeah, they're definitely witches.
I know of one.
Okay, yeah.
But they are he. I'm pretty sure.
He?
Yes.
Oh, you see. Okay, but there's definitely like one person, another
Let's
person.
Say their names and it won't censor them out when I edit this.
But there's definitely one person who I'm pretty sure is like, if not that, a Satanist.
Oh yeah, I know. We know of at least a Satanist. I'm pretty sure if we're thinking about the same person, yeah, they just said, yeah, I am a Satanist in our history class.
Yeah, that person. It's kind of weird. It's a little bit weird. I gotta lie. I'm all open for other things, but that thing, I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Hashtag unhex our moon, please.
Please.
Because I don't know what you're gaining from it.
I miss the tides. The moths kind of need the moon for light. Like, you know, there's some shit where, you know, I don't know.
I don't know. Let's just hope some guy like steals the moon and then
some guy with his army.
Yes, his army of. He also his like, you could call them his minions.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, on the list, new Gorilla song came out. Pac-Man, I believe it's called.
Oh yeah, new Gorilla song. Gorilla song.
I know, I'm tired.
Like what?
I'm fucking tired.
Did you say? But yes, new Gorilla song.
I actually listened to the one before it, episode 4, I believe. I can't remember which one, or 3.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, yeah. For the
not a fan of Friday the 13th.
I'm not a fan.
Friday, I give it a solid. I don't know. I don't have a rating scale.
I haven't listened to the new one yet.
Oh, you should. I actually think you would enjoy it. Pac-Man is a solid. I don't know. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like, I feel like I've heard this before, but it also feels like refreshing in a way. And I actually don't mind the rap verse at the end. It's actually kind of enjoyable. I would say overall a pretty decent song, but the whole like series that they're doing, this whole song machine thing where they're not releasing like a full album, they're just releasing singles.
Yeah, the episodic
and then
series.
eventually they'll put it all together. Personally, I have my issues with it, but I also don't. I do want to talk about this. So personally for me, I like the enjoyment of getting an album and having a bunch of songs be surprises.
Mm-hmm.
But with this, you're not getting that. You're gonna hear every song a few, like if you play it on like Spotify, you're gonna hear it multiple times before they all get put together, and nothing's gonna be like, I know this song was here. I already know where this song goes in the track list because they're all being released episodically. And I personally think it devalues the music in a sense, but at the same time, I also think bands release singles like of their like top quality songs, and I think because of that, the quality of each song is now higher, and so you won't get that one like, oh, this should have never been made song.
What the hell
That's
are
how
you
I feel about
talking about?
it. Andrew, you're high.
How I see it is the album comes out. I don't do research and try to guess by leaks or which song goes where in the album. I
Well,
don't.
I'm not saying I do that necessarily, but like, actually, that's a lie. I will listen to a few singles and be like, I bet this song comes before this song, and both times I've done that, I've been right.
Sometimes I don't even know if the album's come out yet. Sometimes I don't even know when an album is coming out. Sometimes I don't even know if they're making a new album or not. Maybe they just quit and I don't even know. I'll just like check on them one day and then be like, "Oh, this album came out last year. I'll listen to it." I just listen to the music.
I'm very much the opposite. I like hyping up album releases because I am Anthony Fantano. I give it a light to decent 6. But no, I don't know. I just don't think you're not getting that satisfaction of like, oh, these songs are so fresh. Because if you want to listen to the entire album, because then it just be like, I've heard all of this before.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the same stuff over again, and that I feel like can get boring.
Yeah,
That's my opinion. I don't know. Maybe Song Machine will drop the entire like album collection, and then it's gonna be like, here's 5 songs that we didn't release. Still waiting for that Song Machine with Tame Impala though.
Yeah, that's
gonna
happen.
be fire.
Hell yeah. Okay, and these ones happened like yesterday. My last 2 topics. And seeing that we haven't had a tangent, I'm getting a little worried.
Right. I feel like my one topic is good enough for this.
Oh, I have to tell you something, and this ties into my dream that I was literally having like 30 minutes ago. So I just ROM hacked Pokemon onto my PC.
Yes.
And The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.
Mm-hmm.
And shit. And I'm like, damn, this is so fun. I go to sleep. I have fucking nightmares that my PC got hacked because I downloaded ROM hacks and shit. And it was the most terrifying thing. And I had it also like ties in that I got banned from XQC stream somehow because like he was streaming and then he cut out and then it was like streaming my PC and I was doing shit. And they're like, who is this guy? And they dox me and find me out, and they're sending me death threats over Discord and shit. And I'm like, I'm trying to contact the moderators to be like, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. It's a fucking crazy dream.
That is a bizarre dream. But how does this tie into what you were gonna say? Is this just?
Oh, it was gonna tie into. So I got Pokemon ROM hacks on my PC.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why I slept in. So.
Yeah, it's true because I did text you at like later than usual. It was like 1 a.m, bro.
Let me see this.
Yeah, no, it was 1.
I
remember because I couldn't sleep either. Even I know 1 o'clock is not late. Don't say that it is, anyone who's listening, because I know it's not that late.
Oh, you texted like saying late at night? I thought you were talking about this morning, but
I technically did because it was 1 a.m.
I don't think 1 a.m. is the morning. No, I don't.
Yes, it is.
I don't believe in that.
Oh my god!
It's like right next to 12 o'clock. It's night.
That's why they call it 1 a.m.
Yeah, people do call it that, but I'm never fucking calling it that because it's still like pitch black outside.
Yeah, I remember. I see it right here. American tap water, right there. Yeah. 1:19 in the morning.
I'm not calling it that. It's never morning.
That's what it is.
Like,
you know what AM stands for? At morning.
Does it?
I don't think it does. Just like PM stands for potentially morning.
Stop, dude. Stop. You're trolling, dude. Stop.
I do want to search that up now, right now.
Hell yeah, dude. Tangent.
Because I said what? Would. What does AM stand for? I figured out the answer. The answer is ante-meridium, which means...
Is that an element?
No, it's Latin for before midday. And then PM is post-meridium.
Post-midday?
Yep.
Makes sense.
Means after midday.
Yeah, I'm done for AM, PM. Yeah.
So does that mean 12? I don't know where I was going with that. Noon isn't AM or PM? Because it can't be before midday and after midday if it is midday.
Aren't there like 12 or 2 12s? So yeah, you could technically have an A. Yeah. Yeah. We're about to approach 12 a.m.
I don't want to hear about this. All right. What is your other topic?
Yeah. So that was kind of fun to talk about. So yeah, Alaska had an earthquake.
Alaska had
It did. And then it turned into a tsunami warning. So
Alaska.
yeah.
I've never heard of Alaska getting a tsunami.
Yeah, me either.
Maybe I'm kind of.
But I mean, they do
not
live on the coast, so you know.
The Alaskan coast. That is a bit bizarre to me. What was the magnitude of said earthquake?
If I remember correctly, I think it was like a 7.2.
A 7.2. I actually don't know.
I don't know.
The Richter scale, is it? I actually don't know.
Yeah, it is. I don't know if it's that big or not. It's probably big.
I wonder if it was anything like the earthquake we experienced somewhat recently.
That was
like
so
2 months
cool.
ago. I just thought I was like going insane for a second. I was just standing there and it was like boom. And then I'm like, the lights started swinging over there. And I'm like,
my
oh,
lights
so
started
it's
swinging
not
too.
just me.
Yeah, it was so cool. I kind of almost fell over. I felt dizzy.
My parents were like grabbing the table for support, even though I'm pretty sure that wouldn't help them.
Yeah, because everything is moving.
Yes.
Our floorboards were like creaking. They do floorboard things. It was so cool.
My feet felt vibrations.
Me too.
All right. So I got a long topic for us. I'm going to get up. Real quick, this next topic is about to get a little serious. I encourage you to stay and listen. I think it's very important. But if you want more lighthearted stuff, skip ahead. So, I want to preface this with, I do not know 100% everything in this story, and I don't mean to act like I do.
Mm-hmm.
But I am going to get serious for a second because this is major league effed up.
Oh no.
All right. So there's a new thing that's been going around TikTok. That's not the best way to explain it. There's a new story that was on Twitter, and TikTok got a hold of it and was saying #justice for, I believe his name was Izu. I'm probably horribly pronouncing that.
I saw that on Twitter.
And the story, yes, I'm going to tell you the story. So it's a Nigerian man, Izu. I feel really bad. I feel like I'm not pronouncing his name right. But he committed suicide because someone falsely accused him of rape allegations.
Damn.
And this is really just screwed up. I don't know how this happened. Apparently an influencer, I don't know if she was also from Nigeria, called him out for rape and said the victim did not want to say her name. And this guy had no idea because he didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And he got so much backlash for it that I don't think it was necessarily backlash, but he was just told that he raped someone when he didn't. And it went so far that he felt the need to take his life. And the fucked up thing is the person who called him out still didn't denies it and is justifying it. And apparently this goes back. So the person who called him out and said he raped someone asked him out once and he rejected her.
That's fucked.
And people are saying that's why she did it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is so messed up.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that people have this idea that you would rather believe a potential liar over a potential rapist. But here's the thing with that. If you, the liar, I'm not saying they're worse than a rapist. I don't want to say that.
Mm-hmm.
But if the woman lies or anyone lies and falsely accuses someone of rape, they get off scot-free. While the person who was, even if they did not rape anyone and were accused of rape, gets scrutinized and made fun of and so much backlash, they might even get arrested and get put in prison for a crime that they did not commit. So I have so much anger against this idea that you want to believe every woman who accuses someone of rape. And I'm not trying to condone, like, there's obviously people who their stories will not be heard. And I feel for them.
Yeah, in the justice system, there's always this thing, that people should know. It's called innocent until proven guilty. And I feel
Yes.
like in a current modern day like this, we kind of live fast, and we don't really
Yes.
care for that anymore.
I agree with that. I feel like that we don't exactly, like, we call them out. Even if someone will call someone out, and instead of waiting for them to put their stories together and explain what happened, people just go after the person who was called out, no matter what. It's same
Yeah.
with cancel culture.
Mm-hmm.
Someone will say something, and I don't want to get like super political in this podcast, but we're dying and we need it. No, I feel like people get called out for dumb shit that they did like 10 years ago, when 10 years ago no one gave a fuck. Like, they just said stuff because it was socially acceptable. I'm not condoning that behavior now, but
And I'm
if
sure they didn't
obviously,
either.
exactly. And if they are like still doing it now, then I get it. But if they did something 10 years ago that no one cared about,
Then who
then
cares?
now you want to act exactly. If they had if they made a change with everyone else and have stopped doing that, leave them alone. It's so dumb.
I feel like it's woke to say this, but like right now, I feel like apathy is the best medicine. Just who gives a fuck? It sounds fucked up, but I mean, like, what else are you gonna do?
I don't necessarily agree with that point of view, but I do think it's fucked up to attack someone for something that they either did 10 years ago or something that they never even did. And so, hashtag justice for Izu. I feel like I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but I might have to cut this out. I might put a petition in the description
Oh yeah, brother.
to sign it, justice for Izu, because I'm tired of
I'm
whether
tired
you
of
believe.
women.
Yes, the American people are tired of women. I know, I just made a
God
joke after,
damn.
but like, I'm tired of women getting away with this. Whether you believe women get away with stuff and men get away with stuff, who cares? In this situation, a woman wronged a man, and he committed suicide because of it. He sent out a tweet, and it hurts. I need to look at this,
Are you gonna read the
but
tweet?
I might read the tweet if I can find it. So there's some DMs between this guy and the influencer that called him out, and I don't know. It's really effed up. He said after he was called out, and apparently said like the victim didn't want to talk to him or whatever, didn't want to like say their name. He says, again, thanks for the response. I thought we had a better relationship than that. Nani is the person who called him out.
Okay.
But it's cool. I can't shoot the messenger. No one comes to mind still. My phone is blowing up, and I myself am still shocked. If you could let the person know I sincerely apologize for any way I harass them, that'd be greatly appreciated. If they need to talk, they can reach me. He gives his phone number. Feel free to post this too. They seem to be on a good thing, on a good note after that, but he clearly committed suicide, and I'm not doing a great job of being a messenger of this story, but I want to talk about it because I think this situation is totally messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And while you're looking at for like that and stuff, there's a current situation going on right now that's kind of like that, except the guy actually was kind of I can't I think he was like I don't know, I'm gonna get this like butchered and wrong, but there's this guy and I think he's in the League community, League of Legends, and he was accused of either it was sexual harassment or it was grooming a child. Both are very bad, and I don't want to get it wrong, but
uh,
basically, the allegations kept piling up, and he had to disprove most of them, which he got backlash for. Although it was
was
confirmed that he did do one of the things, but I feel like people were blowing it out of proportion. At least some people were
did,
adding on to it.
did he come out and say he did it, or did he lie about it?
He came out and said he did one thing. He did the one thing, and then he went to disprove everything else, and he kind of got a lot of backlash and deleted the video for that. But
I think he admitted his mistake. Obviously, like you can't just be like, I sexually assaulted this kid even and be like, I'm sorry, and that's it. Obviously,
and
that's
I don't really know what the situation was. It was like last night, and I
yes,
kind of
but
forgot it, but he
but he
admitted it.
owned up to one of it. So giving backlash isn't gonna do anything.
It doesn't
Make
matter in the end, but he
it
says he's
doesn't,
gonna keep moving forward. So, I mean, he came
you
out
know,
of it,
yeah.
but he still got
I don't want to say good for him. I don't know the
I
situation,
don't know the
but
situation either. I think he's kind of in the wrong here. At least what people are saying.
unfortunately, his name is spelled Izu. So I'm gonna say Izu. My apologies if I pronounce that incorrectly again. His final tweet just straight up reads, "Oh, if you're reading this, I'm dead." Lol.
Damn.
He, I feel like this whole situation is really rough. I don't
Lock
know.
her
That's
up, dude. Lock the girl up.
exactly
Isn't she like
that's another
responsible for a suicide? Just get her out of here. I don't want to see her ever again.
yeah. Also, people, I agree with this sentiment that women who or anyone who falsely accuses someone else of rape and then they disprove them, the person who accused them should be locked up.
Yeah,
But they get off. They get nothing.
it's
They just get
practically
public
murder.
backlash.
It's
Yeah, and
practically
this
murder.
person was driven to suicide. If nothing happens to this person and they just like brush it off, just like for calling them out,
They're fucked. Fuck them.
that's
This is like another situation. I have like three situations that are like this in a way. But
mhm.
I don't know if you've heard of this, but there was this. This was a while ago, but there was this
Yes.
one girl who like convinced a man to kill himself.
I feel like I've heard of that.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a very popular one. I don't really know much about it, but I just know that there's this girl who like coerced and convinced a man to like kill himself. It was so fucking weird.
That sounds very
I
possible.
don't know what happened to the girl. I don't really know the situation all that well. I've just heard it.
My guess is that nothing happened to her.
Probably.
I don't want to I don't want to sound insensitive or anything, but like I feel like there's an issue there and people just get off scot free.
Is this sexism? Is this what men would call sexism?
This I would not call this sexism. I call this equality. No.
I'm so confused.
No, I'm just saying like she should be like punished for her crime
I
against
call it
someone else.
justice.
There we go. That's the word. But like,
True justice.
want to fight for equality, you got to be able to realize that women also make mistakes,
Yeah.
just like everyone else on the planet.
And another thing.
Moving on.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Oh
I can feel my heart beating. Just thinking. Okay, we're done here. Yeah, Pokemon said some stuff like when something happens to a girl, all the girls or like the entire community like attacks and disdains her, but when like a guy has the wrong and shit. Okay, no, I gotta find the tweet, dude. I gotta find the tweet.
Are you trying to say that like women get made fun of for talking about their problems, but men don't?
No. It's like a streamer thing. So like
Oh.
if a woman gets like in trouble, all the women like attack her or something like that, and then when a man's in trouble, all the men are like, "Hold your head up, king. It's not over
Yes.
yet," and shit like that. And that's
That
what
is
she tweeted
that
about.
is a weird thing where apparent for like I don't for some reason I don't get it. Women are somehow against other women, and yet men seem to defend each other. It's weird.
Yeah, and
I
the other tweets
I'm
were like
not
the
trying to be
tweets were
sexist,
flaming
but
her
like
and
it
stuff.
just happened.
They were saying like this is not what happens. Men don't do this to each other. Everyone makes mistakes, stuff like that. But I also think it's like Twitch double standards. Like, sure, women make mistakes, but they don't get banned for it. They don't
Yes.
because of Twitch's double
I
standards.
don't, yes. Moving on, I don't want to say a less serious topic, but we are gonna drop the serious stuff and laugh at jokes from
Okay,
now on
okay,
because
yeah, yeah.
I
Okay,
am
so I have
because I
another
want to be able.
tangent off of
Yes.
that tangent. Sodapoppin, a streamer, famous streamer on Twitch, got banned, and his apology came out, and it is so fucking funny. I'm gonna send it to you, and you're gonna listen to it right now on stream
All right. We're
because
not
it's
streaming.
so funny. I want to see. Oh my god, I watched too much
You literally did
Twitch.
that last
I
episode
did
too.
do it last episode. I watched too
I
much
was watching.
Twitch.
I was listening to it, and you're like on stream, even
So yeah,
though in a
Sodapoppin was banned.
what did he do?
He was on the VR chat.
Oh God.
He'll tell you.
He'll tell me.
It's like I think it's like a minute long. I kind of glanced. It's so fucking funny.
I'm gonna use my phone for this, so can you hear this?
Yeah, turn it up just a little bit so people can kind of hear it a little bit.
Up a little bit. Turns up my volume all the way.
Hey guys, first and foremost, I want to say thank you all for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I'm extremely fortunate to be living the life that I'm doing, and I've clearly taken it for granted. I love my fans. I love my money. I love my car. I love my cashmere. And I love my mansion. I love WoW and variety games. But most of all, I love VR and their tight anime. I would never be dishonest or disingenuous. And I feel like I owe you guys an explanation for why my Twitch channel was banned. Again, a few nights ago, my good friend and I, Rob, got desperate for some female attention during our 5th month of lockdown. I haven't seen, touched, or talked to a girl in over 2 years. This is when we decided to enter the world of anime titties VR chat. We hit up some chill rooms here and there, but there was only ugly fat boys pretending to be girls hanging around, which was cringe. We knew we had to get more advanced. We waited until it was 3 a.m. That's when the real
In the morning.
bitches get down.
In the morning.
We entered this crazy world called the Golden Corral. Sex dungeon. And before we knew it, I was sitting in the sex dungeon with Rob. We were just hanging out and discussing whether it was possible to get hard and come from erotic roleplay and whatnot. While we were having this discussion, one of the local sexual succubus mutes decided to start rubbing on me in the middle of our talk. I told them to fuck off and that I didn't currently have a cum brain, but it wasn't enough to get rid of them. With all of this being said, this was too much sexual content going on all at once. I completely understand Twitch's decision for dealing out their punishment. If you want this sweater back, you can have it. Never mind. No, you cannot. I'm deeply sorry. I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry to my mom, my brother, my fans, my dogs, my friend Biggers.
I
When
know.
we learned what the ban was, we speculated that it was because my friend Wafflegator publicly announced that he suspects it is possible to contract and spread STDs through dipping your genitals in a public toilet. We learned later that may not be, in fact, true, and or the reason that we got banned. It's not the reason I got banned. I just explained why. I love Twitch, and they love me back. So much that they gifted me this $5,000 vicuña sweater that I'm currently wearing to prove our friendship. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Godspeed.
So yeah, that is the best apology video I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, better. I will be honest. It is better than most YouTube apologies I've seen ever. No, I've never
Honest,
actually
straight to
seen
the
an apology
point.
where you just admitted your issue, even if it wasn't an issue.
It was so funny though.
So you telling me this guy streamed on Twitch and VR chat and he got like humped by an anime chick?
I wasn't
and then
there.
they got there?
I wasn't there for it, so I don't know. I'm
Oh,
sure if I
yes.
go on LSF, I can like find it.
They're gonna say, yeah, if I go on LSD, I can see it, bro.
Yeah, if I go on live stream fails on Reddit, yeah, I can probably like search and find it. It must have been so funny.
It must have been.
But yeah, that apology was just golden. I loved it.
That was a great apology. I will say so myself.
You have more?
So-
Because that was pretty much it. Well, I still have one more, but you go.
So I'm not very educated in this topic, but it's been around for like a few weeks now, I'm pretty sure. You heard about the blue whale challenge popping up again?
No, what is that?
I wanted to bring this up because it reminded me of earlier topics. It's a challenge where I don't necessarily get it, but you get into like you talk to someone and they give you a bunch of things you have to complete, and the final step is to kill yourself.
I've heard of that. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
And
wasn't
for
Jackson gonna get into that or like something like with the ARG or something? But it was actually
Yes.
like a YouTuber's ARG.
Yeah, it was just an ARG. We thought that's what happened, even though like really nothing would have happened. Because even if like it was like a blue whale challenge,
Just
we
don't
still
do
have
it.
to do it ourselves. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't do anything. But yes, apparently it's back. I don't understand how anyone can like justify like going through with all of that. I guess like if you're preying on people who already are in that dark mindset that feel the need to do that, then
So
I understand
what do
it.
you do, or how did you even find out this was popping up again?
So I'll be honest, I listened to a bunch of commentary channels that talk about topics that come up, and apparently it came up again. That's all I really know, and I obviously I feel like there should be awareness about it. Obviously, don't do it.
What are the
Like,
steps? Do you have to kill someone? Like Jesus.
yeah, yourself.
I mean, like it's like kill 5 people, kill a family of 5 and their kids, and then yourself. Like something like
Well, no, like obviously it starts off like smaller, and then it eventually like gets to the point where they're like, hey, drink bleach. No, I don't actually know how they get you to do it. I don't actually understand. The origin story, it starts off with someone in Russia.
I believe it.
That's in Russian. I can't read that. She's oh god. She posted a selfie standing outside, a black scarf wrapped around her mouth and nose. She was sticking a middle finger up at the camera. It looks like covered in dried blood.
Mm.
Caption says something
In
by
Russian.
in Russia. And yeah, she did the challenge and killed herself, and apparently it's back. I don't understand how people fall for this, but it somehow happens.
What do you gain by doing the challenges? Because surely, if the prize is to kill yourself, like at the end, then there's got to be some good like monetary value.
I doubt it. I just think they just somehow like manipulate you into doing what they want so far that
Humans
you get to the
aren't
point.
that easy to manipulate, are they? Like, let's be like,
let's be real. Let's be real here. People believe anything that they see.
The witches.
All right, I'll just bash everyone. People believe anything that the news tells them.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid. I don't even believe anything my parents tell me.
And whether like it's true or not, I feel like news stations are dying because of like platforms like YouTube where people can research like actual news sites are losing people because no one wants to read news. People rather just hear about it from someone they
What about
enjoy.
the TV? Watching the news?
When was the last time you heard of anyone actually like
My
watching
dad right
TV?
now.
Well, your dad is as old as my dad,
Yeah.
and older people will stick to things that they used to do, like watching TV, which no one does in the modern day. Because if you pay for cable,
You're getting scammed.
yeah, you get scammed, bro.
And hating women up top.
What's good on TV? Name one good thing on TV.
Disney.
Just watch it on Disney Channel's website or app. I'm pretty sure they have one.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah, download Disney Plus. Cartoon Network has their own app. I'm pretty sure.
Do they?
Yeah,
Aren't
and
they
they're
also
also
like HBO or something like that? I don't fucking
yeah,
know.
they can also be on HBO or any of those services.
Sounds
TV
dumb.
is a dying platform, and news will hold your attention by blowing stuff out of proportion.
Hey,
And people will eat it up.
We're all babies at the end of the day, and we all hunger for entertainment. So
We all hunger for the milky.
mommy milky. Yeah, it happens, I guess. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
We're apparently like really woke or something.
I'm not. I want to go back to sleep.
Yeah, I do too. I woke up at 9 o'clock because I figured we were gonna record this.
Okay, yeah. Next time that happens, just call my phone. Easy way to get me up. Just call my phone.
And then you answer, what the fuck are you doing?
I am. I am. I really am.
On these last few minutes, I just feel like
No, I just have a topic left. This is gonna go on for a little longer.
All right.
Chicago shooting. That's it. That's the last thing on my topic. Okay, we're done. That's a wrap.
All right. That's a wrap, boys. No, I do want to take a second. I personally don't know the story behind it. I actually kind of looked into it last night.
Oh, you're a bitch.
I am a bitch.
I didn't look
Did
into
you
your
look
topic.
into it?
I did look into it. I did. I was reading
Explain
all about
it.
it. So there was this shooting at like a funeral gathering, which makes it more fucked up. But what I think is the most badass part is that the people at the funeral gave shots back at the people who were firing at them. And I think that sounds so fucking badass that they're all in black, they're mourning, but then they just pull out their guns and start shooting at the bad guys. Like, I think that's just so badass.
You gotta do what you gotta do. That also reminds me of that Texas that happened in that Texas that happened in shooting.
Oh my!
Reverse that.
I watched that, dude. That was fucked.
Yeah, I watched it as well. That was really effed up. But guy took him out.
Did a guy die in that?
Yes, I'm pretty sure 2 people might have died and others were wounded, or maybe one died and one wounded.
So I watched that, dude. That's so fucked.
I also did watch that. And yeah.
The people were ducking in the hews or the pews. I don't know what they're called.
They're pews.
The pews, yeah. It was so fucked.
It really was. Moving on from politics, let's get to know each other more, Andrew. Let's talk about ourselves.
More?
Yes, more. I feel like in episode 1 we weren't very clear with this.
I guess we weren't.
So Andrew, tell me your full name, your address. No.
My name is Andrew Clyde. I'm not gonna say my last name. I'm gonna say my last name, even though it's probably on there on the internet.
It's literally in the credits of SDAs.
Yes, my name is Andrew Clyde Crest of the Crest family.
I like how every time you say that, you say Clyde Crest of the Crest family.
Fuck you, dude.
You do it every time you watch
in
the documentary. You do it there too, and then it goes to that cool like montage. Anyways.
Yeah. What else? What else do you want to know?
So you are 16 years old. You were born in California.
I'm actually 16 right? and a half.
Am I? You are in fact not 16 and a
third. A fourth?
Yes. A fourth, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm too. You were 16. You were born in California.
Where in the tri-state cities?
The tri-state area.
The tri-state area. Wait, what?
But you were born in California. When did you move here?
I don't fucking remember. I don't even remember living in California.
That's fair.
I've been here ever since I could remember. Here in Idaho, Potato Land.
Where was your mother born? Where was your father born?
My mom was born in Thailand. That is in Asia. So I am half Asian.
Yes. And your father?
Here in bumfuck America.
Which state? Which hospital was he delivered in?
I don't know.
So I have a very
California, but you know
that. Okay. Well, I have a very similar story, except I am 16. I'm a few months older than Andrew here. I don't sound like it, but I am.
Yeah.
My mom was born in Guatemala. My dad was born. No, it's in Central America. She's American. No. And then my dad was born in Idaho. I don't know if it was Nampa or Boise or in Idaho Falls, somewhere in Idaho. And yeah, I'm 16. We are both going into our junior year this fall.
Oh yeah. Or maybe we're not. Maybe they will not let us go back to school because of coronavirus.
They are. They've already They've already posted about it on Instagram, Andrew.
That's so fucking stupid.
This is what happens when you don't have an Instagram.
It's so stupid that everyone's going back to school. I'm pretty sure some colleges haven't even opened back up.
Yes. I'm pretty sure I think we have to have masks on mandatory, which is I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna drop out.
I saw a thing.
I don't want to go
it's
to
more
school
effective with masks on. Like when everyone has a mask on, it's more effective to stop the spread. Not entirely, 100%. You won't get it, but
at the same time,
helps.
We're going to school. That place is the most unsanitized place I've ever been throughout the week. It gets dirty. Kids do stupid things.
Kids gonna cough on us as a joke, and then I'm gonna actually cough on them and get them sick because I have coronavirus. Oh, it's gonna be so fun.
I potentially have the virus as well, actually.
Did you not get your test back?
I can't get tested because I have no symptoms.
What?
And I wasn't I have no symptoms.
I get that.
And they're like, we won't test you unless you have symptoms or in direct contact. And so I was around people who were in direct contact. I was not in direct contact.
So you're in indirect contact.
Yes. So if they have it, literally, if my friend has it, who I spent a weekend with, I probably have it. But I won't know till they get their tempers on.
I haven't shown symptoms at all, and I'm confirmed to have it. I live in a house with people who have it, and there's no way. I've just been avoiding it. There's no way.
What if you got it back in January? Just never knew about it, and then it's just gone. And now you're immune.
I've never had a flu in January. Remember last year when I had that flu that literally debilitated me?
What if that was COVID-19?
Yeah. What if I was the first case? Yeah. Yes. I missed school for that one. I couldn't go.
I remember that.
One of the only times.
Didn't you? You missed. Yeah, you missed it. Yeah, I don't know.
I missed 2 days.
Besides the point.
2 or 3 days. I either missed 2 or 3 days or an entire week because it was so bad, and I couldn't walk either. It actually cut my legs off.
I'm pretty sure you literally missed 2 days, and that was it.
Yeah, I did. God, that was crazy.
So moving on to a little bit more about us, we are
American citizens. We love our guns. Yes. We love our fishing.
Politics.
We love
dumb
hunting.
Shit. Who cares? I don't actually. No, Andrew. No, we don't. No. Andrew.
Everything I just said was a lie. I stay at home and watch anime.
Yes. Well, I am more of an. I don't know. I like being around people, but I also don't talk much. So.
Yeah, it happens.
So that's us. We live your life. If you have a different opinion, good for you. I can't.
How about earliest memory? Let's say earliest memory because I have one. I was on the beaches of California.
So you do remember being in California, you lying bastard!
It was a road trip where we visited. I was maybe 8 or something. Right. You said you're going to California. What the fuck?
Yes. So back to the podcast. I just took a short break where I had to answer a call from my father, and I know I just said I might have the virus, but I have been quarantining, and I am now leaving at the end of July to go to California for a few days.
Damn, what are you doing over there?
I don't know right now. I'm
Yeah,
just going to California.
So my earliest memory was being in California, and then the wave like kind of I was on the shore and like it kind of just brushed up against my feet, and then a bunch of fucking dead crabs kind of washed ashore. Yeah,
So you were traumatized.
yeah, basically I was traumatized, and that's how I remembered
Do you
it.
hate crabs?
I don't
you
hate
hate-
crabs. I actually like crabs, but I didn't know if they were dead or alive, and that fucked me. Like that fucking scared me.
So I have two earliest memories. One, I remember being like 3 years old. I have a top-notch memory, Andrew. We know this by now. And I remember having this little scooter thing. Like I see babies still have them to this day, where they like scoot themselves like on the ground, and it's like a little car. And I don't remember if it was like some off-brand or it was Lightning McQueen, but I remember it very vividly. I think it might have been Lightning McQueen, and I got to push myself around. My second earliest memory, I woke up at really early in the morning when my dad went to work, and I went downstairs, went on the couch, turned on the TV, and watched Backyardigans. Yeah. And I remember falling asleep while listening to like the credits of Backyardigans.
I remember watching the news when I was young. It was like a Saturday morning. I'd just be tucked in on the couch with a blankie, and I'd be watching like airplanes on like the news channel, and they're just doing their cool shit. I'm like, damn, that's so cool.
I thought you were gonna make a joke that you were born in 2001 and you were watching the news and you saw airplanes.
I could have.
Another thing about us: anything is allowed to be joked about.
Anything is funny. Everything and anything can be funny. Just know your audience.
You see that clock behind you? Clock. If you take out the L, that spells cock.
That spells
and
cock.
As you can see, we're also not very funny.
Yeah, but hey, we're funnier than women.
Ups up.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's about us. That's episode 4. I think we should wrap.
Should we wrap?
I think we should wrap. I'm not gonna make the same rap joke for like the 4th time in a row.
Let's wrap. We're wrapping.
Right. So, welcome
to the Busty Boys podcast, episode 4.
Yes. So that's episode 4. You can follow us on Twitter.
As of recording, it is July 22nd, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
We hope you guys have a great week. Don't be safe out there.
Also, we're now uploading on a weekly basis.
It's true. Every Wednesday, you can hear us talk about whatever.
Politics.
Bro. Yes, I love how our original philosophy for this podcast is politics off limits.
Yeah.
And
that was going on when some heavy shit was going on, but I'm sure we'll talk about that.
It's episode 4. We're already just getting balls deep into topics that
we're dipping our balls into the toilets
to get STDs. Yes,
yeah.
But that is not true.
So yep, this has been episode 4, the Busty Boys, the Busty Boys podcast, and
we'll see you next week.
We'll see you guys.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Busty Boys podcast. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, hit like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.